Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And the Cleveland starting five. They've got James, and it's Curry in at the point. They've got Anthony, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. You take a look at Cleveland, they need to be prepared for anything in this win-or-go-home game.
Both teams survived the first round. They'll have to be at their best in these winner-take-all matchups. Here we go.
Here's McGrady. They set the pick. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Curry looking it over. Back to James. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from James.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Now here's Hill. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Hill. And he buries his first look.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
Here's Iverson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Hill. Pass to McGrady. And that one is hammered home.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Carter against Anthony. Here's Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Crafty move, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. It can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Anthony, the pass to Nowitzki. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Curry passes to Carter. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Curry. Got a piece of it.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Curry passes to Carter. What a terrific move that is.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's McGrady. And down it goes. 2 points. McGrady's got 6 points.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Screen by James. Curry from deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. McGrady, good. 9 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Iverson. Back to Curry. Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by O'Neal. Got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Here's McGrady. He's covered by Curry. Outside, Hill. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Curry finds James. Back to Curry. It's good from about 19 feet.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's McGrady. He's covered by Curry. McGrady shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Olajuwon passes to Curry. With the crossover. Deflected.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Pass to McGrady. Over Curry. And all around the rim that time before dropping. McGrady's got 11 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
James, right side. Drops in the layup for 2.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Anthony, the pass to Nowitzki. Over James. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Hill with the steal. Here's McGrady. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Olajuwon. Still without a bucket. James outside. From behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Anthony. And here's Hill. To the wing on the left. Here's McGrady. Hits the trifecta. 14 points for him.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Weber. Outside Curry. Pass to Iverson. Cleveland working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
His passion for the game, infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Here's McGrady. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. McGrady's got 17.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Back to Curry. 3-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's McGrady. 17 points in the game. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's James. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. That shot is good by O'Neal.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, here is James. He has 6. Pass to Weber.
Hey, yo, right here.
Hardaway against Curry. That one no good. Good D by Hardaway.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Ball. Here's Weber. He's covered by O'Neal. Back to Ball. From deep. Now with a rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. O'Neal. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Now Ball. To halt the run. Doesn't go that time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Leading by 17. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
We've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Arenas in a 2-guard. Here's Olajuwon. Yeah, with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And for Cleveland, we've got Ball. He's out there with Ball. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5. Now here's Ball. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Look, when Olajuwon has the ball inside, there's not a lot you can do. He is extremely gifted in close.
And they'll get another chance. He gets it in there.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Ball. There's the 3. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Hardaway, and there's the rejection. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Anthony, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And Cleveland making a change here. Carter's checked in. Here's Hardaway. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Outside, Hill. Outside, Hardaway. Anthony, right side. It's tipped.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Penny Hardaway. First personal foul. First team foul.
Olajuwon passes to Ball. Here's Weber. Pass to Carter. Clock at 6. Right wing. The 3 from Ball. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Ball. Olajuwon passes to Ball. Outside Carter. Yes, it's good.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Here's Hill. Yao passes to Anthony. Can't cash it in from close range.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
There's Ball with a three. Anthony grabs the board. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Jayhawks. Here's Hardaway. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Weber. Cleveland working the ball around now.
Kansas foul. Grant Hill. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Weber. Olajuwon passes to Ball. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anthony outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Charity stripe shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Nowitzki's got his second basket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Carter. Shot on the wing. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got rebound number 7 tonight. Knocks it loose. Outside Carter. Here's Iverson. Check by Hill. Hardaway against Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Hardaway. Carter, good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
Hardaway, the pass to Anthony. Here's Nowitzki. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Carter. Anthony grabs the board.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Back to Hill. Pass to Anthony. Up and over Carter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Anthony misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the inside. Outside Carter. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. The home team calls timeout. Ball, he's checked in for Cleveland. Curry comes in for Ball. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. LeBron James is second. Stephen Curry third.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
Shot from the inbound. And Carter with the block. Now here's Curry to the right side. Here's the pick. Pass to Weber. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
They still need this. Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Outside Curry. Pass to Carter. there's the drive. It's blocked. Here's Arenas. He's covered by Curry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Stephen Curry.
Arenas is so relentless in attacking the basket. Always puts all kinds of pressure on the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Pass to Olajuwon. Cleveland working the ball around now.
2 minutes.
James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. James has got 8 points.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
McGrady to pass to Anthony. Here's Nowitzki. Checked by James. Rejected by James. Here's Iverson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's McGrady. Here's Anthony. Oh, nice D from Carter.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And here's O'Neal. Here's Arenas. Count that one.
Defense hovering around Shaq. Easy for him to find the open man in that situation.
Pass to Olajuwon. James outside. With a 9-footer, punching it inside. LeBron. 23 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's McGrady. He's got 19. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Oh, deflected. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime.
Cleveland
Leading by 14. All right, Allie's ready to appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
When you have this many boards, you have many more opportunities to score, and they're taking advantage.
Yep, turning lemons into lemonade.
I'm thirsty.
Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And so Curry will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14. We've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Hill in at the 2-guard spot. Iverson off the mark there with a 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And for Cleveland, we've got LeBron James, and it's Carter in at the 3. James up top. He's guarded by Anthony. With some arc. The shot by James, no good. Gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Hill, counted. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The 3 from Curry. And another miss by Cleveland.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's McGrady. He's covered by Curry. McGrady, good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Olajuwon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes a first.
You know, on the floor, Hakeem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Throws it up high. Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got 8.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Olajuwon passes to Curry. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Curry. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly...
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Outside Carter. Pass to Iverson. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3.
He has 6.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
Here's O'Neal. Back to Hill. Shot from the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The 3 from Curry. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
Both free throws good from James.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity. They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. There's a screen. James inside. He's against O'Neal. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Iverson passes to James. Cleveland working the ball around now. And finally they hit one. James has got 15.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by James. And there's the lob. Pass to O'Neal. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Curry. James outside. Here's Olajuwon. Clock at 6. Curry rises up and hits the three.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Pass to Hill. Inside. Tipped. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Olajuwon. And they're on the break. Looking to get it going. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's McGrady. He's covered by Curry. 5 to shoot. They double him with Curry. Back to Anthony. Over Carter. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's James. Oh! And it's rejected. Here's McGrady. He's covered by Curry. From 15 feet away. And he nails the jumper. McGrady's got 25 points in the game.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Hardaway's checked in for Hill. James outside. Out on his own on the break. Nowitzki, the pass to O'Neal, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Iverson. Back to James. Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Here's James. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
McGrady, the pass to Nowitzki. Pass to McGrady. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here comes the break. The three, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Hardaway. The finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Ball finds Ball. On the wing, Curry, defended by Hardaway. The three from Ball. Hardaway grabs the board. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Anthony's got 6 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
A deep three from Ball. Cleveland again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Curry against Hardaway. Curry drives in to the middle. Olajuwon. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Hardaway against Curry. Hardaway, the pass to Yao. That one goes in.
well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. 16 seconds left in the third quarter here. Six on the shot clock. From downtown, he can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Carter, the pass to Ball. No good on the 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Hill against Carter. Fires for 3. Tipped. Hill finds Hardaway. Here's Arenas. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Weber's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Iverson. Outside Carter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Ball, he's checked in for Ball.
In for the Cavaliers, number 9.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Arenas to the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Banked it in off the glass.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And stolen by Hardaway. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
Knocked away. Hill with the steal. In transition, here they come. Jumps up, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Iverson can't hit. Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Arenas. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Here's Iverson. Carter with it. They need this. It's hauled in by Hill. Hill's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Arenas. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Hey, he's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
Now Ball. There's the triple. Cleveland again missing. Outside Hardaway. And here is Hill. Baseline try. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Taking full advantage of the contact. Dirk gets the whistle while in the act of shooting.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Cleveland has possession. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And here's James. Cleveland again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's our test. Here's Arenas. Check by James. Arenas' shot is off. And James has got the ball here for Cleveland. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Outside, Hill. Up and in on the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
And Cleveland shooting at about 34% here in this game.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down. Going up for a full-strength power jam.
Pass to our test. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
On target from range.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just one in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Pass to our test. Here's Nowitzki. Fades. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
From deep. Nails it from 3. Arenas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, there's one thing we know about Gilbert Arenas now. There's not a shot that he won't take. He'll let it fly from anywhere.
James inside. Pass to Olajuwon.
Jayhawks foul. Ron Artest.
Ball, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
James outside. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Ball. The shot that time not on target. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now Hardaway. Pass to our test. Shoots. Yeah, good. And he's now got the double-double.
There are big men. And then there's Yao Ming. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him. Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. There's a screen. Pass to our test. Here's Yao. Shoots from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Carter on the wing. Check by Hill. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Pass to Stojakovic. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Kicks it out to Hardaway. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Hardaway is feeling it at the arc, look out. He can be very dangerous from that spot.
Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Jayhawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Yao is such a big guy, and his physicality that time rewarded.
He's perfect from the line this time. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Carter. Pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Now Carter. 4-3. Unable to get that one. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Curry against Hardaway. Here's Arenas. Nice shot from the wing.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now our player of the game.